Sup, Lens? Sorry, I was putting coffee on. Welcome to the current colony, which at the moment is falling apart because everyone's got a disease, usually gutworms. So yeah, just mental breaks all round at the moment. Window with your bottom. I, I, I don't know. Not made a masterwork. Lens has yet again lost his gun. Pain in the ass. That is terrible. There we go. I've permitted the word arse. Fucking alright, mod. We're going to end up in a situation where no one's loading their gun. Fucking like 1,000. Right, meadows. Why is it dirty in here? Zal, are you active? No, you still got that worms. Fuck's sake. Missing gold? I find that hard to believe. Okay. You got a bogey. That's an old one. Showing your age there, Lens. Showing your age. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. I get enough of that already. I mean, I could probably do that with great efficiency, but we'll get those nets down. What's red and fucks everyone but the rich? Labour. So I'll get everyone in here quick. Right. You just equip your gun, thank you. Chang's a twat. Ferdinand has somehow lost his gun and picked up a... Oh, instead. You've lost your gun as well, excellent. But you prefer melee, we do not have a melee weapon to give you, so you can have one of them anyway. Meadows has also lost their gun. Well, they're going to solve the problem for me. Right. Hopefully everyone's actually reloaded their gun. Why is your inventory full? Bulk point 1. Oh, piss off. Well, we are about to die. I just want a colony to survive more than, 10 fucking minutes. Oh my fucking god! Will you fuck off? Okay. That. Oh, why are you going berserk? Oh, because you're a twat. Fuck my life. Seriously, I'm getting pissed off. I've had nothing but continuous. Right, this thing's immune for some reason. Oh, you go fuck yourself. Seriously. You only have these fucking conditions. I fucking eat something, you retard. Why have you got blood loss? It's like the entire colony has gutworms. Or they're crippled in some bullshit way, and yeah. As you can tell, I'm losing my shit. I hate making survival meals because they're a horrible, horrible waste of resources. But I'm starting the only way I'm gonna, just non-stop food poisoning. Fuck off. Uh, minus 20. That's not a cold snap. Surprise, surprise, manhunting pack. How big's a manhunting pack? Not that big, but it's Simladons. Because they're so fucking easy to kill. And none of my guys have reloaded their guns. Excellent. So I mean, they just walk through everything. Fuck it, fuck it. Just fuck it. I'm done. I'm done with that colony. Actually fucking had enough of that group of twats. Goddamn useless motherfucking piece of fucking shit. Non-stop fucking raids. Diseases. Yeah, no. They can go fuck themselves. I honestly don't care. Even for losing his fun, that was fucking retarded. back-to-back fucking raids, non-stop gut fucking worms, flus, malaria. It's like, really? It's like, game, just go fuck yourself. Then sudden, oh, by the way, this game just wants to generate cliffs like that. Interesting. It's going to be too close to him. I suppose that could be usable. completely forgot I had coffee on. Uh, fuck it. Hey, Chill. Yeah, I'm not happy with how we lost it, but yeah. So, short version being, in the space of 5 minutes, we had malaria, gutworms twice, so we had multiple people. Um, Catatonic breaks. One person just walked off the side of the map. Game didn't even tell me. 3 raids, active insect hive, and then a manhunter pack. And yeah, I they just yeah. Oh, and even though people had the ammo in their inventories, they wouldn't reload their guns, and they couldn't shoot for shit. Don't worry, I'll drop you some in a minute, mate. Um, I yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was not. I've still got the save. Um, if I load the save up again at any point, I don't know. But it was literally a case of I didn't have. Yeah, the game had decided that it was time to kill the colony. For fuck's sake. Playing on fucking place. But when you look at, like a colonist's like head ifs, and you see gutworms in there 4 fucking times, and it's like, oh, the colonists can't do anything because they're unconscious because of pain. You're like, oh, no fucking shit. Can't do anything because they're in excruciating pain. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one guy. No, I'm not joking. One person did have 3 instances of gutworms. So. I was like, just. Right. I know you're out of ammo, but it's fucking there, you douchebag. Yeah, I'd wait a bit. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'd wait a bit. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about to do. No, I just adjusted the mod list because do you know what? My fault here is fuck combat extended. is giving me nothing but fucking headaches. So do you know what? Fuck it. If pawns don't want to reload their guns, even though the ammo's there, if if leather armor wants to be able to stop a fucking tank round, fair enough. But I'm done. So I'm going to load up the game without combat extended. It's probably going to chuck up a shitload of errors as it tries to work out what's going on. I don't particularly care. As, to be honest, other than the ammo being in the price list, and there might be a few things that have come out actually, like all the random extra guns it added. We shall worry about that in a bit once we know it's going to run stable. Because it's going to have a hissy fit for a couple of loads. But yeah. Yeah, so this load's going to take a minute. And while that's loading, I'm going to run downstairs and grab my coffee. Because I really need a coffee. Hi, Giga. How you doing, fella? 2 secs. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Alpha. Right, so fingers crossed. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. I thought this screen would be red. Skipping item final count, that's fine. Can't load reference when my stat def named. Blah, 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 blah. That will probably be... So that should be down to it not being able to find combat extended. That's fine. Let's have a giggle. No, I'm not loading that one. Fuck that one. Red. I mean, red is not always good, but that was a lot less than I was expecting. This is fun red anyway. Next. Yeah, we'll go for crowded. Mace to the face. Let's chuck in some factions. So, yeah. We're literally going to go for a flat open map. Going to drop in with one Space Marine with full equipment. With 5 in every skill apart from combat. And I'm going to give him some interests as well. And then, as and when people join in, we are basically just going to make a superpower colony. How have I been? I have been better. I've been off work for the last 2 weeks because I seriously fucked up my back. I go back to work on Wednesday. Mostly because I can't afford any more time off. My back's still not properly sorted, but, you know, catch 22. If I don't go back into work, I don't get paid. If I don't... So... hopefully... Well, on a positive, I think... Ooh, we're not good. Yeah. The only thing I can say though is when I went into work. Actually, 2.5 weeks ago when my back was, well, when I was in pain, and I walked in, and the people on the door security looked at me and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing here? You can hardly walk." To which I went, "Yeah, I know I shouldn't be here." I then... yeah. I then found my CM. I went to her office. I went, "I shouldn't be here today." And she's looked at me and went, "So no, I found my CM." She's looked at me and went, "Are you alright?" Then she looked at me and went, "Why are you here?" So I haven't even said anything at that point. And she's like, "Why are you here?" She said, "Go home." I went, "Yep, going home now." So I got sent home. Saw the doctor who looked at me and was like, "Did you drive here?" I went, "No." And I went, "Good. Take these painkillers and his..." Yeah, I'm basically just got signed off for 2 weeks. I wasn't even asking to get signed off, I just wanted something for the pain. I was going to quite happily keep working. But yeah, they were like, "You are not fit to work." And then she went, "So no, originally the doctor was only going to give me a week." And then she said, "Oh, what do you do for your job?" I went, I'm not going to say. I'm a civil servant working in a particular place. And she was like, "Yeah, so you can't do your job. You're off for 2 weeks." I was like, "Okay." So yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. They've not helped as you'd hope they would. But they've helped to a point. 10.4, no, I don't want year round. We are just looking for, I don't want year round growing. 40 out of 60 is not bad. 40 out of 60. 40 out of 60 flat ground, yeah, we'll stick with that. Tings, ruins all the way up. Plants, don't want steam geysers. Yeah, that works. Rivers, beaches. Yeah, no, I've basically been told the same. I'm gonna need physio to get my back sorted, which hopefully got my first physio session end of the month. Work's also referring me to occupational health in case there's something I can get through work and not have to pay for it. Yeah, it's fine. I took out basically I've taken out all the combat extended, added some adaptive skills. Now in race Alpha Crafts. Well, where the fuck did they come from? Cool. Character editor. Delete all of them. Yeah, let's do it this way. We're gonna want a... Fuck it, let's go for a Primaris. That is a horrible... Fucking no, we'll do it the easy way. We go that one. Snob. Yeah, alright. Much better. We're going to change... Forgot about that. Right, so... I saw this mod earlier, and I actually like the look of it. There's a lot more passions. So, I don't know what any of these do. Alright. Obviously, you got your standard interested, burning, apathy, natural, yada yada yada. I have no idea what any of these other ones do. What's forbidden? Synergistic. What's that? Toxic. What? Passion thrives in filth and decay that will learn fast when surrounded by pollution. Okay, I kind of like these. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I don't want critical. We want that. I mean... Yeah, that works for me. I mean, this skill is extremely important. In a tipsy way, this person will get extra learning of this skill when drunk. So I'm liking these. Obsessive. Obsessive drive pushes person to perfect this skill, but they struggle to focus on anything else. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that mod. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We need to add in some cloves. Fibrivest. So yeah, we might just be dropping in with one, but we're gonna do our best to explode the colony. We're in for oh, what was the armor? I can't remember the fucking. There you go. Rimworld's on the left hand side. Oh fuck it, we're gonna go with Gravis. So we've got 5 Revis, 4 set Gravis. We're gonna want some bolters. Let's start his bolter. Gotta be excellent. Start his combat knife. We shall do that with adamantium. Cool. We like this. We'll start. So yeah, we're just gonna build a stupid fucking fortress, to be honest. Got an idea in my head. But it should be fun. But yeah, I did lose my shit with that other save. So I apologise for that, Jill. I know you put a lot of coinage into it, so we will sort that out in a bit. But yeah, after, as I said, repeated fucking as like, when you look at one colonist to see that they've got gut worms multiple times. Ah, okay, we'll dismantle that, and we'll build that there, and we'll select that, and we'll claim that. Cool, right, we've got a bedroom. That's quick. Put that there. Right, which bed's the best? Poor, 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 awful, normal, fine. Should claim that one as well. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's do the standard. Let's find the middle of the map. Cool, that's 163. It should roughly be around here. Oh, here it is. Marvellous. So that is our centre. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... I swear it keeps changing the order of this. There you go, pack that. 5x5. No, 7x7. Yeah, that'll do for now. Kind of hoping you would, you know, put the armor on first, but using the punch bag. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Finally got him to. Right. We look very small in this map. Excellent. So, how do we want to roll with this? Let's get this roof built. I don't know why I fucking tosser. Cool, right. So, important question one. Do we want to build barracks or individual rooms? Or majority barracks and individual rooms for the higher ranking people? That's an important question one. Are we going to stick with the standard 13 by 13 for the majority of the rooms? Probably. Do I want to kind of follow this road? Yes, because I'm thinking. That way, I'm going to forbid most of this being built for the time being. Because I'll be honest, I'm sick and tired of building square bases. Something like that. We're not going to make it out of wood though. I just find it easier to put these down instead of other things. I'm not building them. That is literally just me pacing out the wall. Yeah, actually, we will steal this. And we'll stick that there. Expand the zone. Right. Things that we actually need to achieve. Get rid of that. Where's my research bench? And small 1x1 table. But no, we're not doing walls already. We are. I've got no idea where I'm going to actually build the I'm going to build the gates. Probably down here. For the time being, this is fine. And then get my that. We're not going to want to grow zone down. Potatoes should be able to do rice. And can't do that one. Potato, rice and corn. 3 very good staple crops. Very colonial. We will do opium later. I mean, that is going to be one of the things we are going to do. We are going to try and make a drug cartel. But for the time being, he's got a bed. He's comfortable. Mostly. Yeah, he's fairly right. I mean, as it stands, this is our most successful colony to date. Everyone's happy. Everyone's fed. They got a bed. They got a room. It's all going well. Fuck's sake. Now I've said that, the game's gonna just destroy us. Yeah, it's not. Not sure how you can botch tilling the soil, but we'll give him that. Do we start with a pet? No, we didn't. Good. Do you want to do is that? Can we clear that home zone? Clear that. To be honest, that's the only area I particularly care about. Right, so we've got some research queued up, we got that, and we have that. Let's stick a torch in. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see shit. We've got a good stack of wood. I mean, all of this is rich soil. Bomb production. Butcher spot. Crafting spot. Simple meal. No, we're just going to watch the wildlife eat my food. Do we want to build granite, or do we just want to go straight to concrete? Probably straight to concrete, if I'm honest. Now, did he give himself food poisoning? No, he didn't. Good. Tell though. It is nice just to click on a character, click on gear, and see resistances. Instead of, you have this, your armor is this thick, and supposedly stops this amount of damage and this caliber, when you know it's all bollocks. He'll buy the hay, that's good. We'll keep that, we'll get rid of the meat. So, Chimera gives goat meat. Which is very strange, but okay. Actually, no. I won't do that. Yeah, we need to rebuild this house already. But that is fine. I kind of expect it to. Ooh, let's... How big is a shack at the moment? At the moment he's in a 7x6. My favourite bedroom size. Let's do him a 9x6 over here. Stick a little doorway in. And then we'll start reinstalling this. So we could do is that. But that was 6x9. Okay. So from there, 6x9. Transport crash. Is it a person? It is a person. It's a Neanderthal. No, we're gonna let them die. As they got one too many, little bit too much apathy. Right, I mean, it served us well for the 2.5 minutes that we used it for. Increase skill. A Governor San Lucas has had a breakthrough and will get a permanent boost of 7. Okay. I will take the bonus to medical. Colonists need names. Governor San, assign. Right. In a minute, I am going to have to go through his. There we go. This will make sense eventually. Come on, right. We need to get him to... So, the plan for here is we're just going to put a big fuck off cannon in the middle. When we get to the research for it, anyway. So hopefully now he will tidy up. He will sleep. Eventually he will start doing research, and then we can get batteries, solar powers down, and some biorefinery. I'm resisting my usual temptation to go absolutely mental with building plans. Obviously I've done this because that's roughly what I want to do. And we'll build. I have ideas for all of this. Just come down to infrastructure. I'm thinking Rim Factory, to be honest. Get a factory up and going, automate as much as possible. Oh yeah, while we're waiting. Viewers. Mr. Chill. I actually owe you that much. Yeah, because it's unfair. You put all those points into that. Excuse me. You put all those points into that character, and then the game just went, fuck off. So yeah, that's not your fault. That's the game, but you should not be punished for the game being its usual dick. I might be a moany bastard, but I'm fair. Mostly. Mostly fair. That torch actually puts out a surprising amount of heat. We're researching. Marvellous. It's terrible at research. Do, 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 do. Getting raided. How big's the raid? I think it's 6. I mean, yeah, having your neck shot off will probably do it. Plunderism. Leg lopped off. Nudist underground, a snob. Yeah, that's misandrous. Wouldn't have taken him anyway. Do. No, he's terrible. He'll be worth eating. Actually, no. We'll eat Jenny. Because they got a high medical skill. So if my assumption's correct, if they got a high skill, we should gain more benefit from it. No, we gain fuck all. Got some XP, but that's about it. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. What's he doing? This game really isn't pulling punches, is it? We may actually die. We just lost a leg. See, just because we're a space marine doesn't mean we're immune. Because we now have absolutely no way to get that leg back. Can't even give him a peg leg. Because, yeah. Oh, I can't believe that. So even if you're a space marine, you are not immune to the void. Yeah. So what do we need? A mech serum would be amazing. But chances of one of them dropping in is non-existent, to be honest. Just made it look a little bit nicer. Just 35 by 35 block for the moment. Restrict you to home zone. Otherwise, he's going to find jobs to do everywhere on the map. At the moment, I'd rather he focused around here. We are going to rebuild this. Cool. One per person, kind of extras. Yeah. How did that actually get chopped off? So, where? Combat edge. Yeah, so nowhere in that log does it say how or what or why he actually removed his leg. He just lost a leg. Ay, 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 ay. Nope, we are not having hussars because they piss me off. Joined as a slave. 17. Potential. It's going to come down to who we can afford. 51. If we can get them, we are going to reduce their age. No, they're a waster. It's a waste of time. Clara is the hussar. We do not want them because they just mineral break all over the place. Gourmand and rebel, which means I can't force them to do anything. Cooking is not really a priority. Child. Right, actually has potential. Passion. Use skill is very important as a person, but the interest will fade with age. Regular interest when I turn 15, that's fine. It gives us 6 years of decent. Social. Dedicated reflects a deeper, more personal engagement than a hobby, but not life-defining. So, that is actually a really good character. So we are going to... We can afford her. That sounds really fucking wrong in my head. You were... okay-ish. No, we're just going to stick with the one, because we should be able to cope with one child. Joining in as a slave, accept. Boom. Bollocks. We need a name. Name for a colony. Fuck. See, soon as we get a kid, they want us to name everything. We're gonna call it. Faction. No idea. Settlement name can be. No, that'd be a stupid name. What are we calling these people? Walls already? That could work. Nah, dumb name. Love desert. Mechanoid's Cove. Not really a cove though. Devil's River, Fellowship's Hill, Canyoning Lemita. No, I just had a thought of a name, but yeah, I better not call it. Bell Pepper Campsite. Rimtown. See, the name I would give it would be too long to fit in here. Someone convinced. No, Christ. I'll give you 6 out of 10 for that one, Lens. The delivery was there, but the punchline was too short. I honestly can't think of a fucking name to call these people. Care of the call it Dave. So what, we're going to call that the settlement, alright? But we're going to call it, we can't have apostrophe, for fuck's sake. It's not going to let me have that, because it doesn't like punctuation. So we have to type out, we are called Dave, there you go. Legion of Dave, there you go. Legion of Dave. We are called Dave. No, Dave lives here. There you go. Legion of Dave, and Dave lives here. Perfect. Right, so we want to... That's... No matter how I say this, it's going to sound so fucking wrong. We need to suppress the child slave. Slaves. Set owner. Assign, there we go. Ooh, that's a right. So what skills is she? So medical is one that she likes when she's young. So if we hang on, we do a study spot, right? We'll stick it there. We do medical. Do that forever, and then change her study preferences to 2. So in theory, oh, lenses in. Not ideal because we do not have facilities for 3 people. You're gonna have to sleep on the floor, Lens, unfortunately. Let's trade with the Astrum at a time. Are they the same people? Yes, I just need them to leave. Shit. So the problem with 3 people is it now requires me to go into ideology. And I really didn't want to go into ideology yet. I really didn't want to build more beds either. Or buildings. So everyone's got to live in a cramped condition. I think we are going to change her to any. See, I find with kids, right, if you set their entire day to anything, or preferably recreation, 1, they get more growth points as they go up. Growth moment, fuck. Hoping they were younger. Cannibal. Shit. I'm gonna be honest. That trait can fuck off. Hold up. We're gonna random this a little bit. Fun having? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, they're gonna die. Lens, what are you good at? Turn on if you want. Artistic. Sickly, distressed, and beautiful. Well, that's awful. You have no useful traits. You have no useful skills, and your traits are shit. You can have a ban. Ah, she's a Narron as well. She's gonna get cold really quickly. That's probably gonna be too much heat for one room. If we build that there, keep that Perfect. Assuming resting, sleeping. Why aren't you sleeping well? If we disturb sleep. Yeah, awful barracks, unsightly environment, disturbed, slept in the cold. No, that's fine. It's all as expected. 6x9s. I think 6x9 is going to end up being the default. Let's get some. Got OCD, that'll probably wind people up, but I think it's amazing that I plotted that out perfectly in my head. Perhaps. So the plan's going to be, we're going to turn one of these into a temporary prison cell. We're going to, actually no, we're not going to arrest her. She's studying quite well. So all she's going to do is sit there and study. And push up her medical skill. I mean, yeah, we're building a lot of this out of wood, which is not my favourite building material, but we will replace it with, what do you call it? Concrete at some point. Build that there. Ah, surprise. Lanes, you're having a tantrum. I'm not even going to see why. As bad as this is going to sound, it's always Lens having a tantrum. Why are you having a tantrum, Lens? Orville Barracks. Well, fuck you. I don't care. Cool. Right, so that's all the building we're going to put down for the time being. Did we just get a cold snap in the middle of fucking winter? No, it's just minus 17. Excellent. New lovers? Nope, not happening. Not happening at all. Nobody is having any social interactions or likes of anybody. Nope, 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 nope. Not happening. Game, I will repeatedly destroy this. I don't know why you care about slaves, to be honest. You should not be caring about slaves. Okay. Cool. Yep, I'm a miserable bastard. But Space Marines do not have time for relationships in this game. So... If you want a relationship in a game, go play Sims. Plus the fact your pawn has no redeemable skills at the moment, so we are having to get you to grind out everything. At least eventually, as long as we can keep the slave alive, she will have a really good medical skill. You know, she almost has a higher medical skill than everyone else. Medic 5. Kind of want a quest to turn up, which we'll... I need to somehow acquire a healer mech serum. Just so I can start replacing people's legs. Well, replace Goblin's leg, because he lost one. Yeah. I mean, almost at 6 medical skill. I like these new traits. Well, the mod that's changed how the passions work. I hate the fact the game started us in the middle of winter, but there's not much I can do about that. mean, at this stage of the game, I can't afford to have anybody not doing anything. Hidden vault. Oh. It's been ages since I've had that quest come up. Sealed vault, and it's not going to expire. Nice, 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 nice. So hidden vaults lead to, well, lead into vanilla faction expanded ancients. And if you get a good few vaults in a row, you can actually turn your people into even more powerful super soldiers. We'll get rid of steel knife. Bone short sword. We'll get the fucking musket, screw it. Lens is better at shooting, so you can have a musket. There we go. So, basically what it's going to come into is, at the moment, well, I've put in a new, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to link the mod into the, oh, fuck, what was it called? Was it traits? No, it wasn't traits, it was. Give me a sec. Wasn't alpha mean, alpha skills? I think it was alpha skills. Yes, it is. Perfect. So, I've put in a mod. That one. Which adds in, to be honest, a ridiculous amount of different passions. So instead of the normal interested, burning, apathy, oh, yours was shit. Which one was that? I think it was might be dedicated. So yeah, instead of your standard like 5, there's now shitloads. All of them give different effects. All of them give bonuses if certain conditions are met, and all of that. It just makes more sense. I like the difference. I mean, for example, this slave. So their medical skill has a bonus when they're young. So they're going to learn really fast before they're the age of 15. Obviously the social is quite high, it's standard. And then they've got burning passion for intellectual. So 3 really good skills to have. But at the moment I'm taking advantage of the fact they've got a skill in medical while they're still young to try and power level their medical skills so we actually have someone who can, you know, do medical. There's one in there which increases their skills if they're drunk, which to me is hilarious. These guys are getting fucked up by scorpions, which is even funnier. Oh, they're androids as well, so nobody gives a fuck. Oh, yeah. I want you to go chop their heads off, to be honest, Goblin. Yeah, I kind of guess you'd miss. No, leave now. Fucking awakened androids. Do you know what? Yeah. Let's expand the home zone to there. Let's do another stockpile zone. And we're going to do storage. We're going to clear everything, put it to critical, and we're going to do PPR. Nope. Did you know apparel has 3 P's in it? Bum, 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 bum. Why is his shooting skills so low, to be honest? That's what we need to do. World. Bollocks, where was it? Production, right. Undivided. Nuggle. Slanesh. Corn. Zinch. Cool. So we're going to want these med packs. Those clothings. Those clothings? Those clothes are terrible. But we are going to build a... We need more power. For more power, we need more research. For research and power, we need batteries. Now everything is built, hopefully, we'll actually start doing more research. We are going to move that into there. Build another one. Let's build another bench. install that up there. That is open. Got to focus on crafting and research. Actually, we'll do this a different way. No, right, why have we got a slowdown? Who is in combat? You're not in combat. You're not in combat. Why are we slowing down? That's a world map thing. So something's happening on the world map at the moment that is causing slowdown. Not sure what. Drifter. No. They are unwaveringly loyal, which probably means they're going to turn traitor if I try anything with them. That's cold, that's cold, that's fine. Stick another fire in there just to keep shit warm. Not sure why we got slowed down at the moment. Which is very, very strange. We got... There's no real combat on the map either. Well, there's no combat on the map. So I have no idea. Right, let's let it go for a second. I've just drunk 2 cups of coffee and now I need a piss. And we got flu. Who's got the flu? Lens. bum. Oh, fucking hell, it's 1 o'clock already. Whoa, 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 whoa. They just... They just stole one of my fucking meals. No, fuck off. No, my people are not going to be sad that I just sent someone away who I had no intention of actually... I'm not going to take a -3 fucking penalty for that. That was... fuck's sake. Can't fucking believe that. Random NPC runs in. I want to join, but I'm going to eat your meals until you decide to let me. So fuck off. Got barely enough food for my own people without... piss-taking game. Cerberus female. No. Oh, why have we got slow down again? Down the warm, down the warm. She is nature running. 7.42 on medical. She's doing alright. Fucking hell. It's doing it again. I think this is the problem, right? It has spawned every single person with, well, almost everyone with dementia and cataracts. And the game's now trying to process that many people with cataracts. Okay, with dementia. Right, let's see if we can send them away. see anyone that's walking on like that, I think they are the actual problem. Why is Len's being looked after? Oh, because he's got flu. Meh. We're not in Raccoon. Really? Yeah. Game's having a fucking hissy fit again. It is yet again spawning everybody with dementia, cataracts, frail, etc., etc. Also instantly spawned a raccoon. So we're going to kill the raccoon, because fuck that shit. Honestly, no, we're not having a pie. Cool. Goblin has a title. That's fine. We're now a freeholder. Can't do shit with it, but let's reinstall this up there. Fair prototype. It's the ARC project. That is Ships of Stars. Cool. It's either a quest or a raid coming in. What do you reckon? Nothing. Good. The game just hitched a little bit. Do 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 do. It's hitching again. We got 13 mils, which is not enough. Fuck. Why are we... It's this twat. Garen... Yeah, yeah, dementia. Fucking hell. Right, get rid of all of that shit. Why are you here? I can't tell him to leave either. Well, I hate to break it to you, Lens. I think you are going to die. Because flu is at 38%, your immunity is at 28%, and normally when you get a 10% difference like that, it means you're fucked. I mean, we may get lucky. You might be able to make up. No. Yeah. So that's literally just jumped up from... Yeah. Unfortunately, Lens, you be dead. I can't stop it unless we... Pawn Hill will probably save you, but... Yeah. Our first casualty is going to be Lens to the flu. So I'm going to slow down again. Fuck's sake. Right, let's drop a save. We are Legion of Dave 2, and we're going to load the save. Hopefully that will cure some of the slowdown we're getting. So I'm not really sure where it's coming from. Bump, bump. Well, yeah, okay. So reloading the save has helped. So do. Butcher them. Okay, so we are going to have to properly think about Armadillo Men. Drop pod raid. What do we got? That's some dangerous kit. What's about they're going to have dementia? Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. I mean, it makes the raids ridiculously easy. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, Lens. Unless a hill drop comes in, you dead. I also need to find out what's causing this fucking... well, I know what's causing the slowdown. if I'm being spawned in with fucking dementia. Can't remember which mod it was. And it's still winter. I've been here 22 days and it has been winter for most of them. I'm going to go for a 2. I'm going to influence this one. It's not going to clear the weather, but never does. Doo-doo-doo. What is causing problems? Hmm. No idea what's causing slowdown. Grow zones will be redone. Yeah, sorry, Lens. You're dead. There's, for some unknown reason, the flu went from being treated pretty well to them suddenly going, do you know what? Do you know what? It's going to jump up 20 points. Right. So where did this just fail? I'm thinking I'm going to have to go punch this fucking mod list because I cannot be dealing with this random slowdown. Yeah, no, this is no good. Right, I'm going to take a break and go fuck around with this mod list. I shall be back in probably about an hour or so. I'm going to go and lunch. So yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit. Hopefully with a better behaving mod list.